Alright, let's pick us up here back in Imagine. I'm just doing a little bout of Optimism right now with fancy fusing. Not much has changed so far, except for the fact that Marvelous now completely controls Imagine, and that's fine. So, this is two bouts of Optimism and what I call fancy fusing, and what I've always called. So, I've been hoping and trying to successfully get a Bishamon 10, but I need the plugin first. I got all the ingredients for actually obtaining it, but I don't have a demon for it yet, and I want to actually improve some of my demons to actually get a really cool Bishamon 10. So what I did was I had a Cyclops, which is the highest one I could fuse, or highest of the evil demon clan I could fuse. What I'm showing right now is these are all the. I actually added tarots for Shiva on some of my equipment, so now my close range, my strength are pretty much through the roof. But still, without the gloves, I can't exactly limit break. Okay. So what has happened was I raised the Cyclops, again, highest level of the evil demon clan I could fuse, and I fused it with the accomplished arrows that has Xandine and Hurricane Cannon. I'm gonna see if I can inherit those for Rakshasa. Evil demons with elementals, they can't fuse up. It's always down. Okay, so with Samada, which carried over from arrows, I'm going to use that as a way of non-violent attack, hopefully to encourage the wrath of this Harpy to attack me. However, Harpy doesn't always use Wing Flap, which is what I've been dying for, to hopefully get a Hurricane Cannon and Xandine. Right now, she's had a spin attack prepped for me. And Dormina. So now that I was successfully able to pull that off, I really have no use for her. But this doesn't mean this is the last I'm ever going to see of Harpies again, and the challenges I'm going to face with them. Alright. So, I have an evil demon. I also have inexperienced Ganga, which I've been trying to sell to get rid of a Blizzard Cannon. But fusing those two together, I should get a Guardian, and I was hoping, optimistically, that it would be Komokuten. So what carried over should be Dairahan and Blizzard Cannon. These two together. Unfortunately, the result is not what I expected, and I understand why. Probably because I fused down with Rakshasa and had an inexperienced Ganga, which is a lot weaker or lower level than normal Ganga. Okay, but I'm gonna put all that behind me, and just because of that, I'm gonna keep pressing on with this. So, Sucho 10 has inherited Blizzard Cannon, Xandine, Hurricane Cannon, and Dairahan. Fortunately, there was some user friendly enough to actually allow to spam heal Sucho 10 so he can inherit the skill Dairahan. Alright, goal here, provoke a Harpy in the same manner as I did with Rakshasa. However, he picked to be very far away, and because he's actually weak to force, this is going to be very dangerous. Okay, so that does it. See if I can actually take her out. Okay, that leaves Titania. Titania is usually what people go for to actually inherit ice-based skills. Oh yeah, I probably should also provoke an Oberon as well to inherit a Heat Wave. So, this user has the same idea in mind, and she's weakened, or his or her demon actually weakened this Titania. So, he's telling me, back off. Well, it's a very kind back off, but still, I take it kindly and just stay away from her so she can actually handle what she wants to handle. Okay. Hit me. Okay. She's probably going to go down easily because all she's using right now are defensive abilities. However, that also means that her absolute zero will be very infrequent. Okay. Ouch. Oh, what you did with me. I changed my weapon because I know my Vanguard sword will actually do a lot less damage to Titania because of her magic-based affinity, specifically elemental. That's why the Hurricane Cannon didn't do as much damage as it normally would. Okay, so provoke an Oberon. I'm actually surprised he got hit. He has an electric affinity. I would have assumed he either blocked it, repelled it, or drained it. Apparently, neither. Oberon is also a common choice for inheriting fire and electric. Come on. Okay, so the deed is done. Fortunately for Guardians, he can actually fuse up, but only with Earthis. So I gotta accomplish Earthis, and this will be able to inherit Ziodine, Recarm, and Lightning Cannon. So in effect, what I'd be getting through this is 2 alt target support buffs. That would be Mamrakakaja and Mamakakaja, inheriting 3 cannons: Blizzard, Lightning, and Hurricane, Ziodine, Sandine, and Heatwave, but above all, Dairahan and Recarm. I get a lot of these instants and memories. They're normally they're pretty much very rare materials in this game period. So the only way I actually got them was through demon quests, and they're non-tradable, so I can't exactly sell them in the open market. And because Komokuten is inherently Force, he doesn't need to fight Harpies to inherit any Force abilities, as you've probably noticed. I also have equipped for him Secunda, so that will be his version of Samada. No. That was very dangerous. Okay. Oh wait, I got Blizzard Cannon anyways, and I also got 30% life boost. It's okay, but it takes up space, so I wouldn't recommend it. Now, okay. I think he got hit by fire, I'm trying to remember, but I need to have electric discharge used against him. Unfortunately, Oberon isn't exactly the easiest of customers. Well, that did it. Unfortunately, he's weak to electricity, so I'm gonna have to help him out and take this out. I think Komokuten, like Chikokuten, which is what I wanted, can be used for fusing Bishamon 10. It isn't my main goal was Chikokuten, but you get what you get. So I'm not very offended. Let's replace that. Just doing some last minute replacements. He's gonna suck a little bit, but he's gonna be cool in the long run. So that should do it.